Good morning, people of America. A new story has uprisen in popularity in the media. A story fighting for the freedom of speech in public schools. Over to Teagan for more details on this story.
I'm here today with my special guest, Riley Keller, and she's here to talk about the Hazelwood School District versus Colmeyer Supreme Court case. My first question for you today is the description of the story behind the case.
So, the case concerned the censorship of two articles in the Spectrum, the student newspaper of Hazelwood East High School in St. Louis County, Missouri, 1983, when the school's principal removed an article concerning divorce and an article concerning teen pregnancy. The student journalists sued, claiming that their First Amendment rights have been violated.
My second question for you is, what was the constitutional issue with the decision?
The constitutional issue was that the question was, does the decision of a principal to prohibit the publishing of certain articles which he deems inappropriate in the school newspaper violate the student journalist's First Amendment rights of freedom of speech?
My next question for you today is, what was the outcome decision of the case, and did the Supreme Court uphold the previous decision, or did it overturn the lower court's decision?
So, the majority of justices held that the school principal was entitled to censor the articles. On January 13, 1988, the court handed down its own decision, overturning the circuit court in a 5-3 ruling.
My next question for you today is, who wrote the majority opinion, and how many justices agreed with them?
So the majority opinion was written by Associate Justin Byron White. It stated that officials had never intended the school paper to be a public forum. Also, that educators do not infringe on First Amendment rights when exercising control over the student speech and school-sponsored activities. And 4 other justices agreed with him.
And if there was a dissenting opinion, who wrote it, and how many justices agreed with them?
There was a dissenting opinion, and it was written by Associate Justin William J. Brennan, Jr. 2 justices agreed with him. Brennan expressed concern about the message of the majority ruling and how it's sent to those students' writing.
And my last question for you today is, why is it important to us today in this world?
So, it's important to us today because the censoring of the topics and articles discriminates the opinions of the students' thoughts and ideas. It's very important to us today since we shouldn't be worried about someone of a higher power being able to censor the things we want to say, which is going against our First Amendment rights for this freedom of speech.
Thank you. That is all we have for today.